Alright guys, and welcome back to the Saints TV channel for some content for our predicted lineup ahead of tomorrow night's huge game against Everton up at Goodison Park. We go into it after a monumental victory against Manchester City on Sunday, but will it be an unchanged side against the Toffees in what is a huge game in the fight for the top half? But before we get into it, do make sure you have hit subscribe if you haven't yet already, with your notifications turned on so you don't miss a thing as we come to the end of the season. Follow us on our socials as well. Right, let's get into it. Now in goal, absolutely no reason to change this position. Alex McCarthy stays in between the sticks, had one of his best games of the season on Sunday, and there's no reason why we'd be putting Angus Gunn in for arguably our biggest game of the season. I would like to see Gunn play at some point this season, towards the end, maybe last day of the season, just because, you know, a bit of game time might help. But yeah, absolutely no reason to be changing it around for this one. Going on to the back four, I do think it's going to be unchanged from City, with Kyle Walker-Peters at right back, Bertrand at left back, and then Stevens and Bednarek in the middle. Both Stevens and Bednarek were exceptional on Sunday, and both fullbacks were great as well, but particularly those two centre-backs. I mean, there's absolutely no reason to change it around. Possibly Vestergaard could come in for one of them, but, you know, they're fit players. I don't see any reason why they need to be rotated, especially after such a strong performance. Going on to midfield, this is where I think we could see some rotation. I think it will be Romeu and Ward-Prowse in the middle again. Højbjerg looks set to come back, but I think he will be on the bench, according to what Ralph said in his press conference. But on the wings, I think on the right, we're actually going to see Will Smallbone come in for this one instead of Stuart Armstrong. We saw against Watford that Smallbone can be played in that on that sort of right-hand side flank. He got the assist for Ings' first goal at Vicarage Road, but personally, I felt like his work rate wasn't always quite there. And I would prefer Armstrong there, but I do think that Armstrong, having played, I think, 90 minutes almost, maybe even more than that, it came into added time when he was taken off the pitch for Smallbone. You know, I think he's going to be a bit of a tired player, maybe have a bit of fatigue. And I think that's probably where Ralph might want to freshen up a little bit. On the left, we're going to have Redmond. I'm pretty confident of that. If not our fittest player, one of our fittest players in that team. And to be honest, we don't really have an option for left wing. Gineppo's injured for this one. So, yeah, straightforward, that one. And then going up front, this is also where I think we might see a change. Danny Ings, of course, will play. Great record against Everton. There's absolutely no reason why we wouldn't play him for this one. But I just have a feeling that we might see Shane Long or Michael Obafemi come back in instead of Shea Adams, which personally I think would be really unfair. But if, you know, we've had a game on Sunday, this is on Thursday, possibly Ralph might want to change it up a little bit. So I think it's going to be Shane Long. I hope not. I hope it is an unchanged team all round. But, you know, we've got a game on Thursday following a Sunday game. Then we've got a game on Monday. We do have to rotate at times, but for a big game like this, I'd much rather see a few changes on Monday night against Man United. But we'll see. I said in my preview, I'm quietly confident for this one that we can come away with a win, but we have to be playing our best team, in my opinion, to have a great chance. And I don't really want to see rotation. Let me know what you think in the comments though, and who you'd like to see start. If you have enjoyed the video, leave a like. Make sure you're subscribed to the channel. Follow us on all of our socials, and we'll see you tomorrow for our live match watch along as Southampton take on Everton at Goodison Park.